In the previous video, I mentioned about making a video on the best shortcut that saves time, so here's the video. I have some good shortcuts that will save you some couple of seconds or minutes on your iPhone or iPad, and I mean a one-click shortcut. These are general or maybe basic shortcuts that are very useful and not too personal. So if you like any of the shortcuts and don't have them on your iPhone or iPad, feel free to download the shortcuts as I will provide a download link in the description box. But before I proceed, please take a second to like the video and subscribe to the channel as it helps the channel to grow. Thank you, and let's proceed. The first shortcut I have right here is a volume shortcut for media and ringtone, which works perfectly fine even on iOS 27 beta. This shortcut lets you to set a volume for your media, apps, and ringtone. If I tap on the shortcut, tap on media, I can easily set the volume, and same goes to ringtone. Seriously, this works and saves time for me, and let me show you an example. So if you fancy this shortcut and you don't have it, there's a download link in the description to download the shortcut. And I recommend you add this shortcut to the control center instead of the home screen, as you can easily set the volume for your media apps without minimizing the app. Next is another volume shortcut, but this time only for ringtone. With this shortcut, you can easily set the ring level of your ringtone, and honestly, I fancy this a lot. You can also use this setup to set volume levels for media, as this is just for ringtone. So if you don't fancy the first shortcut, then I recommend this, though I preferred the first volume shortcut to this. So easy and way faster to set the ringer volume level on your iPhone or iPad. If you use mobile data a lot, this shortcut will be good for you. This is a shortcut to toggle between 4G and 5G network, and it works very well. So instead of using the default method, which will take some seconds, simply use this one-touch click to switch between the two networks. Anytime I'm on mobile data, I use this very often, especially whenever there's a poor internet connectivity. For this type of shortcut, it is best placed at the control center, so don't place it at the home screen, but rather at the control center. And if you want this shortcut, the download link is in the description box. Next we have is the auto lock shortcut, and is quite essential for me. This shortcut helps to adjust the time limit on an iPhone. You can easily toggle between the time durations, and I frequently use this, though depending on what I'm doing and my location. So if you're the type that frequently adjusts your iPhone or iPad auto lock settings, I recommend this shortcut to you. Again, the best place for this shortcut is at the control center, though you can leave it on the home screen. Moving on to the next shortcut is a folder menu that contains lists of my favorite or most used browsers and social media apps. I've explained this very shortcut multiple times on this channel. Well, I make use of this shortcut especially if I want to decluster my home screen. Use the shortcut app to create a shortcut for the apps based on their categories. Right here, I have a folder menu for my favorite browsers, while this folder contains my favorite social media apps. One single app icon, different apps inside the single icon. As someone that loves simple and clean home screen, I use this a lot. You can place them on the home screen or probably on the control center for easy navigation of apps. Right here is a shortcut to silence unknown callers on an iPhone. If you're the type that frequently toggle on and off silence unknown callers on your iPhone, you need this shortcut as it makes it a lot easier and works perfectly fine. If I tap on the shortcut, select on by tapping on the option, it will enable silence unknown callers on my iPhone. If I go ahead and turn it off, it will disable it on my iPhone. As you can see, it works very well. Again, you can place the shortcut on your home screen or the control center. Auto brightness shortcut, one of the best iPhone shortcut I love so much, but it's quite unfortunate that you can't create a new auto brightness shortcut for your iPhone or iPad. However, the already existed or created shortcut still works perfectly fine even on iOS 27 beta. All you need to do is to download and import the shortcut and save it. The shortcut lets you toggle the auto brightness of your iPhone, and I use this very often, especially when outdoors. Very useful iPhone and iPad shortcut that saves time. If you don't have this shortcut, I recommend it because it's very essential and best placed on the control center. The last two shortcuts on the home screen includes the app drawer and bookmarks. The app drawer isn't necessary unless you have many home screen layouts on your iPhone or iPad, and you wouldn't want to swipe and swipe until you get to the app drawer. This very shortcut I tagged channels is where I have my favorite channels and pages I usually visit on a daily basis. Tapping on any of the links takes me straight to the pages, especially if I want to avoid distractions. I will say, this is like a bookmark. Very useful shortcut, and I use it always. You can have it on the home screen or the control center. If you need this shortcut, the download link will be in the description box. All you need to do is to download, import, and edit the shortcut. Change the links and text to your preferred links. However, if you want to learn how to create this very type of bookmark or links in the shortcut app, indicate and I will make a video on that. Moving down to the dock section are two useful shortcuts. This one right here pulls down the control center, while this very one is a shortcut to shut down or restart the iPhone or iPad. I've already explained these shortcuts in my previous video, so no need explaining them once again. Very useful shortcuts that saves time. And then if you need the shortcut, check out the description box for the link. Lastly is this very shortcut that takes you straight to an app settings page. This is one of my favorite shortcuts that saves time. Let's say I'm on Safari browser and wants to make some changes to the settings. I will simply pull down the control center, tap on the icon, and it will take me straight to Safari browser settings page. No need minimizing the browser, going to the settings app, locate Safari browser, blah blah blah. Just one touch click and it takes me straight to the Safari browser settings. And this includes every application on an iPhone or iPad. Works perfectly fine, and I recommend it for you. And that's all I have for you on iPhone and iPad shortcuts that saves time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.